You have no idea how I lose myself every time you smile. It's not just attraction, it's a quiet surrender. You think you're just another face in the crowd. But to me, you are the moment the universe stood still. You have no idea how much I crave your energy, the calm, the mystery, the warmth that feels like home. You think I look at you casually, but every glance is a silent confession I can't say out loud. You have no idea how I memorize the sound of your laughter just to play it in my head on lonely nights. You think I admire your beauty, but it's your depth that keeps me trapped in your gravity. You have no idea how your slightest touch burns through me like electricity finding its purpose. You think you're not my type, but you're everything my soul ever prayed for without words. You have no idea how your voice has the power to heal my worst days without even trying. You think you're unseen, but every moment you exist, I'm silently falling harder. You have no idea how your eyes tell the truth your lips try to hide, and I adore every secret in them. You think I see only your face, but I see your pain, your strength, your light, all dancing together. You have no idea how the world fades when you're near. It's like time itself forgets how to move. You think you're too complicated, but I crave every layer of your chaos. You have no idea how you've become my favorite distraction and my hardest piece to find. You think I want your body, but it's your soul that's got me addicted beyond control. You have no idea how many times I've whispered your name into the dark just to feel something real. You think you're hard to love, but loving you feels like the only thing I was ever meant to do. You have no idea how your vulnerability turns into strength in my eyes. It's the most beautiful thing about you. You think you need to be perfect, but I fell for the version of you that's real, raw, and unsure. You have no idea how my heart races every time you look at me like you might finally understand. You think I don't notice, but I feel the shift in your energy before you even speak. You have no idea how many nights I've stayed awake, imagining the sound of your heartbeat next to mine. You think I'm obsessed, but it's something deeper. You've become the pulse beneath my calm. You have no idea how your name feels when it lingers on my tongue. Sacred, dangerous, unforgettable. You think you've lost your magic, but every time you walk away, I still see light trailing behind you. You have no idea how beautiful you look when you're angry. That fire is proof of your passion. You think I don't see the pain behind your smile, but it's what makes you breathtakingly human. You have no idea how you've ruined me for everyone else. No one feels like you. You think I love the way you look, but it's the way you exist that breaks me open. You have no idea how your silence speaks louder than any confession ever could. You think your scars make you unlovable, but I see constellations in every wound. You have no idea how often I've imagined a life where your hand never lets go of mine. You think you're too much for anyone to handle, but I crave every storm you bring. You have no idea how the thought of you has become my comfort and my destruction. You think I'll move on, but people don't move on from souls that feel like destiny. You have no idea how your laughter feels like sunlight breaking through the dark I never escaped from. You think love has to be loud, but your quiet presence speaks louder than any promise. You have no idea how your eye expose truths I've spent years trying to hide. You think you're replaceable, but I can't unlearn the way your energy feels next to mine. You have no idea how your absence echoes louder than your presence ever did. You think you're done healing, but your strength still grows in silence, and I see it. You have no idea how you've taught me that desire isn't lust, it's longing for someone's soul. You think I fell for your looks, but it was the kindness in your eyes that destroyed me. You have no idea how every goodbye with you feels like a temporary death I keep surviving. You think I'm dramatic, but loving you feels like living inside a poem that never ends. You have no idea how I replay our moments like sacred rituals, hoping they'll come alive again. You think I'm strong, but every time I see you, I crumble inside with quiet desire. You have no idea how desirable you are when you're lost, fragile, and fighting to stay whole. You think I don't care, but I've written you into every thought I've ever tried to forget. You have no idea how your memory lingers like perfume, invisible, haunting, and addictive. You think I only see the surface, but I crave the shadows where your truth hides. You have no idea how much power you hold, the kind that makes hearts surrender without a fight. You have no idea how desirable you are, the way your silence seduces, the way your presence feels like temptation itself. You don't see it, but when you walk into a room, hearts pause. Even the universe takes a breath to admire you. You have no idea how many times I've replayed your smile in my mind just to feel something pure again. You think you're ordinary, but to me, you're the kind of beauty that ruins a person's ability to settle for less. You don't notice how your eyes hold galaxies. I do, and that's why I can't look away. You have no idea how your voice lingers. It's not just sound, it's a memory wrapped in warmth. You call yourself average, but I've seen how light bends differently when it touches your skin. You have no idea how much chaos your name causes in my chest every time I hear it. You underestimate your power. One glance from you and my soul forgets how to breathe. You have no idea how magnetic you are. Even your silence pulls me closer. You think you're unnoticed, but I've studied the way your lips tremble before you speak, and it drives me insane. You have no idea how deeply I crave your existence, not your body, but your entire presence. You think you're unseen, but I've memorized every detail like a prayer. You have no idea how your laughter feels, like sunlight melting the ice I built around my heart. You see flaws, I see poetry written in human form. You have no idea how desirable you are when you're lost in thought, unaware of how beautiful that stillness looks on you. You call yourself broken, but I see art. Every scar, every silence is something sacred. You have no idea how every move you make turns into rhythm. My heart beats in sync with your existence. You think no one notices your gentleness, but I do. And that's exactly what undoes me. You have no idea how your imperfections are the very reason I can't stop admiring you. You don't realize that every time you speak softly, the world falls quiet to listen. You have no idea how many times I've written you into my thoughts, every version more desirable than the last. You think you're not enough, but you've already taken over my dreams. You have no idea how intoxicating your innocence feels. It's both my comfort and my sin. You believe you're unnoticed, but even your absence feels loud. You have no idea how your presence changes the energy of an entire day. You think I'm exaggerating, but I've never met someone who could destroy me just by existing. You have no idea how many times I've wanted to tell you, you're everything I thought I didn't deserve. You don't know it, but your quiet strength is what keeps me anchored. You have no idea how your eyes betray stories your lips will never confess. You think you're invisible, but your aura pulls me in like gravity. You have no idea how your smallest gestures make me want to believe in forever again. You don't see what I see, someone whose soul shines even through pain. You have no idea how desirable you are when you care without expecting anything back. You think beauty is perfection, but I crave the way you tremble when you're unsure. You have no idea how your silence says everything my heart longs to hear. You believe you're hard to love, but I can't unlove you no matter how hard I try. You have no idea how I fall for you again every time you look at me without meaning to. You think you're ordinary, but you've ruined my ability to see anyone else the same. You have no idea how much power lies in your softness. It's disarming, addictive, divine. You don't know how your presence rewrites my reality. Suddenly, nothing else feels real but you. You have no idea how your voice sounds like home in a world that feels so loud. You think you're difficult to understand, but I read you like a sacred book. You have no idea how the thought of you has become my favorite form of madness. You think no one notices your vulnerability, but that's the very thing that makes you irresistible. You have no idea how many sleepless nights your memory has cost me. You don't know how desirable you look when you're lost in your own world, unaware of how mesmerizing you are. You have no idea how much I wish you could see yourself through my eyes. You'd never doubt again. You think your heart's too damaged, but I see strength disguised as scars. You have no idea how I crave your chaos, your calm, your contradictions, all of it. You think I'm exaggerating, but loving you feels like worshiping something too sacred to touch. You have no idea how every word you speak becomes something I replay in silence later. You believe your worth is hidden, but to me, it shines like fire underwater. You have no idea how every flaw you hide makes you more human, more real, more beautiful. You think you're not someone to be desired, but your soul is the kind that leaves marks on hearts.